Welcome back, and let's see about killing off the rest of the bosses here in the Gith Creche. We can get a little extra experience out of some. When we open this door, we're going to get a flood of Gith warriors coming out here. We can get a little extra experience by stopping them and killing them on the way out. So we're going to summon the Dryad, and its ability is to cast Spike Growth. So we'll drop the Spike Growth across the hallway. Astarion also can cast Spike Growth. They're going to start disappearing around here. So there's some argument to having Astarion do it. We might get explosions from Illithid powers. Maybe. This will be an occasion where we would like Gale to toss an upcast fireball and just try to do as much damage as possible to them as soon as it hits.
Which way to the nearest library?
So we'll go ahead and open the door. We get a cutscene about how evil the Gith are. The answer is very.
She says, for now.
And then we're going to get this crew of people that comes running out. And we'll go into turn-based mode. We'll throw another Spike Growth. They're mad, but not mad enough yet to leave. We'll upcast a fireball, see how many we can fit in here. So they've got, some of them don't have very much health, some of them have quite a lot. You see this guy's just running for it. And we managed to get all of them. So let's take a quick look at that. 75 experience, 300 experience. So 375 extra experience we would not ordinarily have gotten. That is a pretty good deal. And some stuff. So we will pick up a bunch more armor and some crossbows, a little bit of food. All right.
I applaud your taste. Very well.
But we're also picking up this resistance to poison damage, and then the Dryad also gives freedom of movement to everybody that's in its area. That is not going to help necessarily against this gal. She does a fear effect. Ordinarily could be pretty crippling. Not as big a deal for this party, so we'll probably have Astarion go back into owlbear form, and Karlach doesn't actually need weapons to do damage, so probably not as big a deal.
Well.
Don't touch me.
I'm a little worried about Karlach's health at this point in time, so let's take a look at some potions. We still have a lot of healing potions, so we'll drink a couple of those.
A long way from Waterdeep.
And as per usual, if you don't like the spacing in the Creche, you can fix that. Let's just have them all come over here. And we've got the frightened effect. Looks like she saved on it. So Shadowheart's frightened of wolves. There are a few wolves in the game. When we run into them, they can cause problems for Shadowheart. Looks like we're just going to probably start the combat. I don't think we need to do anything sneaky.
Might as well.
We don't have any fireballs left. I probably should recover one before the next fight. We also have some sorcery points so we can recover some additional spell stuff.
Careful, I might.
Yeah, maybe we can place these guys slightly better. Still not interested. There we go. We got an open area here.
Watch your back.
So we'll crouch down and jump in. Making sure that we hit everybody. Interesting. On the positioning here, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to get to her.
Find a route.
Let's try a stunning strike. She's saved. We'll try it again. There we go. Stunned. And she's the big worry in this fight. Let's try... Okay, so we gotta have that in our inventory in order to make that work. Alright, so where did it go? So we've got to select our variant for damage type. Didn't get the twin on it. I must have not clicked that. Try to do the rest into the leader. And we'll get the parry.
Time to kill.
Couple hits. Doesn't look like she's got enough range. We'll throw... She has her own summon. We'll throw that in. And we'll see if it can jump in. And we will attack the leader. Nice. Good job, Dryad.
Hungry for the
So we never even talked to her, but she wasn't going to be very friendly with us anyway. She's got a Githyanki greatsword and the key to the door. And these absolute cultists over here.
Well, hello.
This next guy has got
Oh, I
a
have
bonus
many.
aura that is more effective the more people that you have in your party. So I am a bit iffy on raising more, though Asterion
You will
definitely
make
has
me
the ability to do that.
step by step.
This guy does a lot of damage very, very quickly. He's super dangerous. So the gimmick with him is to do as much damage as possible as quickly as you can.
I'm a bit afraid this Inquisitor won't want to say anything useful.
We'll swap out for the Pearl of Power and get a fireball back. And maybe, let's see what we can do for creating a spell slot. We would need 5 sorcery points to get a spell slot back for another fireball. And then we can create a sorcery point from a first level spell to get back to having a quickened one. So we've got a couple quickened fireballs if we want. Hop back and put on our magic missile necklace. That's probably the best one that we've got for now. Pretty low on key resources, so go ahead and take a rest. This is probably the last one we're going to need. Clack open the door, and our goal here is going to be, again, to get all these guys centered. There's just not much that we're going to be able to do. This guy is alert. He can't be surprised. So trying to go for the surprise round is likely to hose us over more than anything else. So we'll just launch in with a fireball and then go all in on trying to kill them as quickly as possible.
In position.
Here's our dangerous guy. So we're going to start off by trying to stun him. Somehow we want to path the longest way possible to do that. Let's try again. He's got a legendary resistance, so this isn't very likely to work. But we did a lot of damage. He's got these magic swords that are coming up. We can try and do a little bit more damage with the Dryad. I don't think it's not going to be able to make it in. We could go for the same maneuver we did last time, just dropping the add-in and seeing if it can do a little damage, but it's probably not going to win initiative. So we'll try to hit them with a spike growth just to see if it works. Do a little bit of damage. Let's take a look at Psychic Rend. Bunch of psychic damage and some negative saves. I think that that's probably not going to be as bad as what we're going to get from the rest of them. We got an archer and another warrior, and then this guy. We'll try and counter it. Hate to lose our other fireball, though. Annoying to get the owlbear proned because it's movement-based, the jump is. Alright, so what have we got left for health? 56, 10, 20-something, 10. Karlach is in a bit of a situation. Let's take a look and see if we cannot upcast a Glyph of Warding. We could try sleep, maybe knock them all out, or at least some of them. It would maybe knock Karlach out too. We could shove her awake. So that's got some potential. They do have low health though. I think we can probably just kill them. So we'll run in and try to Glyph of Fire. We got one. This guy's got 2 hit points left. And this one's got 20. So we'll see if we can drop the 2 hit point character. Pretty effective round. And they're just 11 beating on our owlbear. Okay, so we've got a quicken spell that we can use. We've got a guy with 20 hit points. This guy has got 24. I think we will go... What's our Scorching Ray going to hit at? 65. I think that's our best shot to drop Wargaz. We might have a better luck with a scroll, though. Wall of Fire would probably do it. We have a fireball. Can't cast that, though. I wonder why that is. Is it because it's not in our inventory, or is it just not liking the quicken scroll? Yeah, it's just not. But we are able to cast ones that we've got spell slots for. Alright, so we can get what is effectively a 3rd level magic missile. If we roll well, we might be able to get this guy down. And that's it.
Inquisitor Wawoga, you are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to me.
We'll wave politely. Hello?
You bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
Artifact is mine.
She's gonna rip our legs off.
To own something is the astral prison. There is someone in... They are an agent of the... As long as they live. Find the one inside. You must accept. Refuse, and know my fury.
Yeah, well, so that's the only thing that's keeping us alive, so probably not.
You are being lied to. I will be obeyed.
No, probably not.
Is that so? Use this, but know this.
So yeah, Gale seems audacious enough to argue with her. As long as we don't tell her to do it herself several times, we're safe. If we get a little too sassy and we say like, you know, hey, if you're so much of a god, why don't you go do it? Enough times, then she will kill us. She will wish us dead, and there's nothing you can do about that. It's just a game ender. We pick up here the Circlet of Psionic Revenge. So this gives Gith Yankee a +1 bonus on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. We will use that to try to succeed at getting through the Zaithisk. So let's do sending it to Karlach was not an improvement. We get the Gloves of Belligerent Skies, really great item. So when we do thunder damage, lightning damage, radiant damage, we can do reverberation. So Karlach already does radiant damage and lightning damage, but that's her glove slot for the lightning damage. We'll soon probably be able to do some of that with Shadowheart though. And we can already do it with Astarion.
My pleasure.
Let's do a little more looting. Pick up the Necklace of Elemental Augmentation. This is something to add a little damage if we're just using the regular elemental cantrips. It's still not as good as what you would get with a Warlock. The Skin Burster, again, item for a two-hander like a Paladin. Not bad. It does force conduit. There's a whole set of equipment that does force conduit, and it's all good. The Strange Conduit Ring, which allows us to, when we're concentrating, do a little bit of psychic damage. Again, really good. Might be something we put on maybe Shadowheart to do a little extra damage.
Don't do it.
We're going to enter the Astral Prism anyway.
Heat pulses out your mind, but it's quite beautiful.
We get Astral Gravity here. Let's go ahead and step forward and jump down. There's a bunch of mats up here. We'll go in.
So you came. Come. We will talk in private.
Here, our
I
dream
may
visitor is
have
not so sure about us right now. We'll say you've got
are
some
worthy.
explaining to do.
Very well. What do you want to know?
Who are you?
I told you already, but that's it. I can hear. I'm on your.
Okay. Yeah, we said what we meant to
It
Vlakkith.
seems Vlakkith will be furious. She fears nothing more.
What
Vlakkith
deception?
isn't, but she does not. And if her people found out. But that very power, I suppose she hoped, since you spared me that fate. She
So
will
this
come.
this one I think is pretty funny because it sort of reveals a little bit about the Dream Guardian. The answer is a bit of a tell.
A logical question. But you're not ready for the answer. You were on. I hope you. Good luck.
And then she'll tell us, okay, stop messing around and go to the Moonrise. So Divine Bone Shard is pretty good. That's one of the components to the resist everything. Potion. Let's try to step back away from the portal so that we can actually click on it.
As well.
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
And we'll run over here and take a look at what is apparently a dead end, but it's certainly not. We get a little note on the statues. I'll try to turn this one. I think Gale's weakened if he'll fail.
The statue.
Yeah, so he failed. That's not a big deal. So You probably have some grease somewhere at this point in the game. You just need to throw something where it's included in the statue, and then it'll move fine. We want this one on the left to be facing the far wall, and the one on the right to face us. And each one is just three successful turns, and that'll open the secret portal.
Like a secret door to pique one's interest.
And we'll head on down to this door. So we got an update to the Blood of Lathander quest. There's a chunk of amber back in the other room that you can pick up. That's sort of a red herring for this quest.
I need to keep sharp. Incredible.
Okay, so this is actually more straightforward than it might look. We just walk up around this corner, jump the gap, shoot this energy source. Here we have a problem. The Dawnbreaker, you can jump this if you want. I'm just going to disable this one. It's not a super high DC. That throws out pulse waves that will throw you into this chasm. That's the whole gimmick. And if you're following along with this, then we've already got the widget that we need to open the gate. So we've got the key, the Dawnmaster's seal. Don't grab the Blood of Lathander. Do click the crest panel. And we'll add the crest. And we'll get a cool cutscene. And the Cleric of Shar picks up the Blood of Lathander.
Quite the security measures here.
So this
Relic must be potent.
is kind of interesting in that this area can be traveled from. So this isn't a red zone. So let's go ahead and we'll group the party and head to camp. We have a little more to do in this act, so there's some undead to fight, and we'll have Gale meet up with an old friend. But we'll do that in another video. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.